Hello students, današnja aktivnost se zove pisanje neformalnog e-maila ili pisma i u današnjoj aktivnosti vi biste trebali razlikovati neformalnog od formalnog pisma, znati nabrojiti vrste neformalnog pisma, oblikovati pismo u tematske odlomke i na kraju za zadaću biti sposobni napisati pismo prijatelju. Ovaj digitalni obrazovni materijal je namijenjen učenicima prvih razreda srednje škole. Pa što je to neformalno pismo ili e-mail? Idemo vidjeti. Think of a family friend or a friend whom you haven't seen in a while. Okay. Is there something you want to tell them? How is online school going? That's something you could share. The same experiences, similar. Is there something you want to ask them? How is he or she? What have they been doing? These are frequently the key components of an informal letter. This is what you are going to write about in this type of letter. Now, you will need your notebook for this task. Try to draw a simple envelope in your notebook and then write the name of that recipient friend on the envelope. Okay. And you can write your name too. Why not? So think of this precious friend of yours and try to draw this envelope. That's a simple task, isn't it? Let's move on. This is a letter from Ryan to his aunt and uncle with the sentences A to G. You need to complete the blanks with the sentences from A to G. So, how do we go about it? I hope you're both well. This is how you start your letter. Thanks very much for the money for my birthday. I bought some of new paints and brushes. Okay. Some new paints and brushes would lead us to what letter here? What do you think? F. I think my painting is improving and I'm still hoping to go to art school one day. I've just come back from my school trip to London. Okay, so we need to say something about that trip. Probably, what shall we put? B. I had a great time. We did some sightseeing and saw a fantastic photography exhibition at the Portrait Gallery. We also went to the theater and saw a play called War Horse. Now something is missing. What have you put? D. It was the best thing I've ever seen. I'm sorry to hear that you failed your driving test again, Auntie Susan. What about this driving test? What could we put here? You were right. You must be very disappointed. A. Do you think you'll take it a sixth time? We are having a family lunch on the 15th June. Would you like to come? Now, what is missing there? It's getting easier and easier. It would be lovely to see you. B. Well, that's all for now. Thanks again for the present. It was Very kind of you. Now, what do we need to write in this blank space? Of course, hope to see you and the family at the family lunch. Love, Ryan. A simple, warm, beautiful, and informative letter. Lots of questions and lots of answers. So, let's revise. What did Ryan do in his letter? He thanked his aunt and uncle for what? His birthday money. He told them about his trip to London. He was sorry about, do you remember? And Susan failing her driving test. He invited them to a family lunch on Sunday. I'm pretty sure you can put pluses on each of these questions. So let's watch a video about what we had in mind about writing, when we talked about writing a letter. After watching this video, I am pretty sure you will have more ideas on how to write a perfect email to your friend. Now, all you need to do is to click here and watch a video, or if this is not possible, then copy this link onto your Google search and watch the video again. Da vidimo koji su to dijelovi neformalnog pisma ili e-maila koji bi trebalo sadržavati svako pismo. An informal email, writing focus, complete with the words in color in Ryan's letter. Now you know what the words were in color in Ryan's letter, so this will be very easy to fill in. First of all, we start our letter or email. So we say, how are things with you? I hope you're both well. You may be thanking somebody for something, and you know, it was very kind of you to send me something. Thanks very much for, thanks again for. Or you might be giving somebody very recent news. I must tell you about, I've just come back from, expressing sympathy, što bi značilo izražavanje sućuti. It's a shame, sorry to hear. Inviting somebody, I hope you can make it. Would you like to come? It would be lovely to see you. And of course, when you end the letter, you have to write a closing. I must be going now. That's all for now. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Hope to see you. Now, complete Monica's email to her cousin Eliza with words from the writing focus. Look at the page 45, task number 5. Take a minute and fill the gaps. Now, This is how a perfect email to a friend would normally look like. You will have also abbreviations the way you like them. Bye for now. You will have little emoticons to say how you feel, and so on. Here are some situations where you need to write an email to someone. You will need to thank them, so write T for thanking, expressing sympathy S, give news, N for the news, or invite I in your email. So what would these sentences refer to? I'm pretty sure this will be an easy task. Let's wait for a couple of seconds so that you can match the letters and put them on the blanks. Okay, this is thanking. This is invitation. Number 3 is sympathy. Number 4, I'm pretty sure you put N for the news. And number 5, this is again thanking. Your friend helped you with your homework, and this is why you're thanking your friend. Oh, let's revise. When do we write informal emails? That's the first question. Think and write down in your notebook the answer. How do we start them? What kind of language do we use? How do we close them? How do we sign off? Try to give answers in your notebook and let's check. So, we write an email to thank someone, to invite someone, or just to check up on someone. How do we start them? By the greeting, hi, hey, dear, how are you? The language that we use, informal. We will use contractions, znači skraćeni oblici. We will use words when we talk, normal talking words, not formal, very informal. How do we close them? By see you, talk to you soon, wish you well. And how do you sign off? Easily. Best love hugs. Bye for now. X's and O's. Now, this is your task. Go to this page. So, you need to click on this, or you need to copy this and paste it in your Google search. Solve the task by choosing the correct terms that you would use in an informal email to a friend. After doing so, let's continue. Now, this is your homework. You recently received a letter from your friend who lives in London. Read a part of his letter and write your reply. So, I know you're also in the middle of COVID-19 pandemic. Things are very serious here. We have online classes and some exams too. Imagine I have failed in a math test. What's your news? I hope this will end soon so we can meet again. Your homework is to write your letter in about 100 words. Include these points. Thank your friend for the letter. Express sympathy for his news. Tell him about your news, pandemic, online classes, online tests. Do not overwrite about it. Tell him or her about what you will do together once this is over, and close your email with kind words. Your homework will be due next week. So have you written your homework? Now, before submitting it in our Padlet, check. Have you addressed all the points in the task? Have you used all the phrases from the model writing focus? Have you divided your letter in the paragraphs? Odlomke. Have you used the correct spelling and punctuation? Something we should never forget. And when you are done with your email, upload it on the Padlet address I will provide you in our Teams class. Okay. So these were the sources again. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm looking forward to your homeworks. Bye.